In the kayak world, fish finders are becoming a bigger and bigger part of our lives. We're running really big units these days. Some people are running 2 units on their kayaks. And adding Panoptics is even more stress on your battery and more juice that we're pulling out of them. And if you're like me, you want to try to keep as cutting edge as possible, and I run 2 transducers. I got one in the forward and one in the perspective mode. And to power all that, I use Millertech batteries. They're the best in the business. Now, that 45 amp hour battery, being lithium, is significantly lighter than any lead acid battery out there, but it still has a little bit of weight to it. So I try to keep my weight centralized. So I have this under my seat. It barely fits. As you can see, you have to like snug it in there. But I got it fitted in there with some foam pads to keep everything supported. Use a nice, good quality waterproof plug, and bam, I'm off to the races. Let's take a look at what's under the hood. Here is where I keep my 2 black boxes. This is where I have everything fused out, and my rat nest of wires. I'm still working on cleaning up my wires. It's an ongoing project. That's another one for this winter. And I run lights on either side, running lights on either side of my kayak, because, you know, quite frankly, we're out there before dawn, and I just like being out there early in the morning on the water. I have everything wired up to switches. You can see my deck lights here, which are really nice to have. It's really nice to have everything on switches and also set off to the side like that. It's out of the water line. The water doesn't tend to get on it as bad. So, and using waterproof switches is just mandatory basically on a kayak. I have a USB on there as well to charge things. You can see this is where all my fish finder wires come up. My 2 black boxes for my Panoptics, for transducer and power. I use Yak Attack products to lock my kayak, my fish finder on my kayak. It's quick on, quick off. It locks on, so if you hit a big wave or anything, it's not going to come off. And if you have a Hobie and you pair it with the Duo Mighty mount, you are set to go. Well, guys, thanks. And if you have any questions, shoot me a message in the comments.